And we're back. So, yesterday we had our homeworld of Disney Islands destroyed, and ended off in Traverse Town after beating the shit out of the big armor and joining up with Donald and Goofy, meaning that the iconic trio is together. And like I said, we are ready for takeoff to our first world, but I wanna explore a little bit first. Now that I have these two with me, you can find whatever item you need at the nephew's shop. Been there, not impressed. Oh, and my sexy Dutch roll. It's because I think there are Trinity marks somewhere that I can actually interact with. Got a bit of a Chinese vibe to it. Ah, and there's a chest. Pretty still. Room service. No vacancy. Oh, come on. No vacancy. I'm not asking for vacation. Is that actually legible text? Nah. Fake Chinese. Or hey, what do I know? Some nerds may have actually translated it like, you know, some people actually understand highly in Legend of Zelda. Like I think there was some text for a nerd, something like that. Potion, and again, like I told my brother yesterday, as soon as we get cure, I ain't ever gonna use potions ever again. Or items for that matter. Ah. I feel so smart when I discover these. Ah. Goofy, you. Ah. Stop that. What are those pretty stones for? But yeah, see, that's what I mean with the fact of the first game being a little, I won't say rough around the edges, because it controls fine enough, but regarding the platforming, it does feel a bit, I don't know if clunky is the right word, but you saw right there. First of all, landing on such tiny platforms in this game is really, yeah, it is a bit clunky. We'll see more examples of that as we go. But also the fact trying to push me off. And there is definitely a chest behind there. I think the mark to get that chest is somewhere else. Oh right, and we had to. There was a certain door that we had to check out. There's also a Trinity mark here, but that's a red one, so can't do anything with that one yet. See, that's the thing I really like about the first game, that it's not as over the top bonkers actiony as later installments, but it has on a more grounded level, it has more puzzle elements to it, like these Trinity marks that you have to find, and this side quest of finding Pongo and Perdita's puppies. Ah, Leon. This is the puppies' home. When their world disappeared, they were torn away from their family and scattered to other worlds. I bet the little guys are terrified. They must be. Sora, I'm counting on you. Because I can't be bothered to do it myself. I mean, what was I saying? Another dialogue that I have never seen before, because again, on previous playthroughs I have been way too busy just getting a move on to actually, you know, go back and explore the world fully before I go on. This is the puppy's home. Sora, I'm counting on you. Okay, he just says the same. But yeah, I had no idea that that Leon was actually standing here. All those belts. I mean, I like your style, Leon, but what do you need them for? Then again, I don't even have the decency to close my own. I mean, again, I love Sora's design. It's very iconic, it's pleasing, it's soft on the eyes, whatever you want to call it. It was actually based on Mickey, because reports say that Mickey was originally or at some point considered as the main character for the game. I don't know if Donald and Goofy were then still supposed to be your buddies, but Sora was, I mean, Mickey Mouse was supposed to be the main lead. That didn't happen, so then they made Sora instead, and of course he didn't look like this to begin with. You know, characters in video games go through a ton of different iterations before they settle on the final product. Sora here, for example, if you Google earlier versions of him, there was a lion kid, you know, an anthropomorphic lion boy version of him, where instead of a key he had something that looked like a chainsaw, and in a meeting with Disney, where Nomura showed this design to the other guys, they took one look at this chainsaw kit and were like, no. But apparently Negadog is allowed to have a chainsaw in the Darkwing Duck cartoon. Double standards. Sorry, I really have to look at that cough. Hey, something did happen. Can I go? I can! But yeah, so Sora went through various designs before landing on this one. But it was, but the colors, if you take a look, you know, yellow shoes, I was about to say red overalls, but you know, this red suit that covers his entire body, and of course the black vest with the yellow sleeves. That's the word. It's supposed to be reminiscent of Mickey Mouse. And, you know, that's not the worst character you can be based on. Let's see if fire does anything.
Fire!
Something did happen. Mystical house. And last time I actually kinda sorta did a minor spoiler as to whom we're gonna meet here. Hey! Ah! Hey! What was that all about? Ah! Come on. I'm onto you now. I'm onto your tricks. There we go. Is that an owl? Again, many of these details I have never stopped up to actually. Yellow Trinity mark. So we can't do anything with that yet. There's a chest there. And there's a chest up there as well. And an entrance. You know, if we jump into the water, we'll have to swim all the way back to the entrance. So I think we're gonna explore this this house first. Nothing.
There's something about this musty place. It reminds me of the secret place back home, where we used to scribble on the walls. Remember?
Kyrie? Sora?
Well, you've arrived sooner than I expected. In that case, why haven't you decorated the house? It's not really polite to have your guests arrive at a... I mean, I'll give you, it's not messy, but it's the straight opposite. It's totally vacant. What? You knew we were coming? Of course, and yet you didn't have tea ready. Are you a Heartless? He doesn't look like one. Oh my, no. My name is Merlin. As you can see, I'm a sorcerer. Actually, you more look like an old guy in his nightgown. I spent much of my time traveling. It's good to be home. Your king has requested my help. King Mickey? Yes, indeed. Donald, Goofy, and who might you be, young man? I'm Sora. Ah, so you have found the key. What did the king ask of you to do? Just a moment. Presto! That's also a thing I like about all of the Kingdom Hearts games, that even if a world isn't represented in the game fully, like there isn't a world in this game completely dedicated to the Sword and the Stone, but we still have this house with Merlin, and we see him unpack his stuff like in the movie. So there are some, and we also saw Pongo and Perdita somewhere else in Traverse Town. So there are of course there are all these different worlds that we are going to, but then there are also again characters from various Disney movies where they don't necessarily have their own world, but they are still represented in some form or fashion, which I feel enriches the game, makes it feel more organic. There now. Ahem. Your king asked me to train you in the art of magic. Well, Donald already told me to use fire, so we can start anytime you like. Let me know when you are ready to begin the training. Oh, and one more thing. You see there, for example, we have a peculiar looking pumpkin. And I bet I know who lives in that. Bippity boppity boo. Hello, I'm the fairy godmother. I made that hello sound way creepier than it had any right to. Then again, if you look in her eyes, she does look like she... Better talk nicely about Cinderella. Your king asked me to help too. He has been about. I'll assist throughout your journey. And by that I mean stand completely still right here until you come back and request my help. I do not know how much I can be of help, but do stop by any time. Well, we'll see. And is that a blue Trinity mark? We'll talk to the fairy godmother first. My world has disappeared too. Whee! Okay. So first, what does Merlin say? Practice? Never mind. And what if we... What's this gonna do? Nah, just money. Mega Ether. Again, something I'm never gonna use. At least not when I get the... No, I am never gonna use it because, again, I'm that type of... When I never use consumable items. I always, you know, in this game, because the magic bar refills when you give damage and when you take damage, so I'm like, why would I use a consumable if I just get magic back automatically? I mean, maybe on higher difficulties, and I'm a basic bitch, I always play on standard, you don't need ethers. Not when I play anyway. Practice magic? Sure, let's try. Practice casting spells here without depleting MP. Okay, so your idea of training me is just allowing me to use my magic as much as I want without spending MP. Merlin's furniture will be your target. You can have it either move around or stay put. When you're ready to call it quits, walk up to Merlin and select Cancel. Sure, let's try. Which type of target? Off we go.
Fire! See ya! Fire! 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 See ya! Fire! Fire!
I thought he said I could train without spending MP. As far as I can see, I am spending MP. It just refills immediately after.
Fire! 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 See ya! Fire!
Are they just rotating?
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Fire!
See ya! See ya! See ya! Fire!
Yeah, They are. Okay, enough. So that was a little magic training done. We got the Trinity mark. You ain't done with the alphabet, old man. Then there was Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo Lady. My world disappeared too. Okay, you say you're gonna assist, but that's all you're literally saying at the moment. I mean, just to jump ahead a bit, I know that later in the game, when we get certain items, she can awaken those items for us to make us able to summon various Disney friends, which are also characters that don't have a world dedicated to them, at least not in this game, but that we are. Oh, right. I have to glide to get this chest. Okay, so we have a chest there. We have one up there that I'm willing to guess I have to use. I have to use that yellow Trinity mark to get. Okay. Well, I believe that was all I wanted to check. So let's be on our way to the next world. We don't have thunder yet. Just a moment. Never mind. What about old Sid? Does he have something to say before we leave? Things have disappeared from the shop recently, and these weird noises I keep hearing, man. Oh, and by the way, have a nice trip. There's a ladder outside the 2nd District Gizmo shop, Kubo. Ah, the view, it's so beautiful, Kubo. Say, are you the one who beat the giant armor thing? No kidding? That's so cool. Seeing those shadows reminds me of the day my world was destroyed. Maybe shadows will eventually swallow this world too? So what, are you an NPC from... Are you one of those town NPCs from one of the Final Fantasy games or something? He was talking about a ladder that Kubo fella. Didn't he say a ladder outside this? I don't see no ladder, you fibber. Can't read that. Cooper, my friends live on the upper accessory shop's upper floor. They know how to create some rare items, Cooper. This town has grown as people have lost their homeworlds and come here. It's easy to get lost in such a big sprawling place. Be careful. Beyond this door is a shortcut to the 3rd district, but the key's missing. Okay, well, The door up there is closed, but maybe we can get up through here. I know there used to be a... Ah, there we are. Maybe that's what... Ah, of course, that's what the Trinity is for. Okay, another thing we can't do yet, so... Let's be on our way. This time I mean it. Almost. Let's take this one first. The blue ones are rather boring. They most of the time just lead to just give you money and items. And again, money is something else I never use in these games. The green cursor shows your current position. Select your next destination with the cursor. Observe the battle level when selecting destinations. More stars mean stronger Heartless in that world. Well, I usually like to go by, by star order. So let's take the number one, the 1 star first. And again, to the left here, we have Disney Castle teasing us in the background that we can never actually go to. So I kind of wonder why it's even there. Was it maybe planned to be visitable at some point? I mean, I'm sure I have read somewhere that it was, but I'm not actually sure. We travel to different worlds on the Gummy ship. The Heartless ships often give us a hard time. Always be on the lookout during flight. Your journey will be documented until you reach your destination. Seek out the missions each world has to offer. Control the Gummy ship with the left stick. Tilt it up to descend and tilt down to ascend. The blue gauge shows the power level. Is it over 9,000? Firing lasers, among other things, consumes power. The green gauge shows the strength of the armor. If it reaches 0, it's back to the departing point. The gummy missions or gummy routes in the first game here, they are nothing compared to in subsequent games. At least the second game's content is much more energetic and dynamic, and more stuff happening. These gummy routes are pretty much just, fly in a straight line and shoot and try to hit something. I mean, you can see on my controls how awkward it is to steer. I mean, you can lock yourself in place like this by holding R1, but not really that intuitive. Or maybe I just suck at it. That's a possibility as well. I couldn't land a decent high score in these gummy missions if my life depended on it. And we have arrived at our first world. I mean, if we're not counting Destiny Islands and Traverse Town, but our first, I was about to say optional world, the first world that we are flying to ourselves, we have now arrived at. And it looks like Alice in Wonderland. Not exactly one of my favorite worlds, but gotta be honest, I'm not really playing I'm not really playing Kingdom Hearts for the Disney stuff. I'm more so playing for the, you know, the overall storyline.
Oh, my furry whiskers! I'm late! Oh dear! I'm here! I should be there! Oh, I'm late! Oh, the Queen! She'll have my head for sure!
Well, if you're that late, then why do you keep running in zigzags? I mean, then you're sure to be late. I mean, I could understand if the floor was slippery after being washed or something, but I mean, I'm running on it just fine without slipping. But that said, although I'm not really a big fan of Alice in Wonderland to begin with, I do like this world, especially this room, because it has so many secrets.
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
Shut up.
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
Sure, why don't we? And see, the stupid thing here is that we can't, like a normal person, we can't just... Oh, I guess we can. For some reason we have to face Goofy instead of facing the actual bottle on... Now we can. Normally I have to jump up on the table in order to drink it, but I guess the game wanted to make a liar out of me this time. So let's drink to it. Wait. Wanna try something first. There we go. Now we can drink. Drink to Sora hating beds. There's another Trinity mark. And we have a new enemy here.
Come on!
These red fire wizard things. No, I don't dedicate my memory to remembering all of the heartless names. I know that the little ant things that we have met so far are called shadows, and the fat ones that we are gonna meet in this world actually are called large bodies, but that's about the extent of my knowledge.
Come on!
See, in all later games, an enemy hanging around up there wouldn't be a problem, but in this game, it is. Die, will you? Queen's Castle. Let's see what's cooking.
is now in session!
I'm on trial. But why?
You're asking that
Her
now?
Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is... because I say so, that's why!
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong.
Best
You may be
defense
queen,
ever.
but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling? Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there!
Hold
Who are
it.
you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Bring me evidence of Alice's innocence. Fail and it's off with all of your heads. Gather as much or little evidence as you please. Report back here once you're ready. I like how Donald and Goofy take Sora with them on their mission, and literally the first world they are visiting, I mean, we could have chosen that other one, but the first world we are visiting, and Sora already breaks the meddling rule. Because he's a good kid who wanted to help this girl out. Do not anchor the Queen, she's really scary. Trust me, you don't want to get on her bad side. No one defies the Queen and keeps his head. I just want this whole thing to end. Can't resume the trial without evidence. Well, that didn't seem to be a problem until I meddled. Your best bet might be to find as much proof as you can. Well, he's actually really helpful. I did see someone suspicious. You. Fuck you. Why should I help you? You shouldn't have gotten involved. You're wasting your time. The trial can resume if you bring in at least one piece of evidence. Go and find proof of her innocence. Don't keep the Queen waiting. There's no use stalling. Do not speak to the defendant. Don't even think about it. The girl's not going anywhere. Quit loitering. Do you want to be arrested too? Do not speak to the defendant. Speak to the defendant? Okay. Who are you? I'm Sora. I'm Goofy, and that there is Donald. Pleased to meet you, though I do wish it were under better circumstances. I'm sorry you got mixed up in this nonsense. Why are you on trial in the first place? I should like to know the very same thing. Apparently I was guilty from the moment I took the stand. That's crazy. So, where are you from? Curious, I can't quite remember. You see, I found this mysterious rabbit hole. When I tried to peek inside, I tumbled in head over heels. And I found myself here. So you're from another world. That's funny. Maybe you don't need a ship then. I don't get it. What do you mean, another world? Enough! The defendant will be silent. Oh, if only I hadn't peeked inside that rabbit hole. I guess I'm a bit too curious for my own good. I asked this Cheshire cat how to get home, and he told me to ask the Queen. So I came here to see her and I was arrested. She simply refuses to listen to me. It's so unfair. I haven't done anything wrong. What shall I do? I should like to keep my head. Why, if my head and body become separated, nothing I eat will reach my stomach. I like your way of thinking. I mean, your food not being able to reach your stomach is your biggest concern if your head gets separated from your body? Not the whole, being dead thing? Ah, the innocence of a child. I think she just repeats now. Before you sit Her Royal Majesty, the noble Queen of Hearts. The Queen is always right, except when she isn't, which she isn't 99% of the time. No one has ever questioned her judgment at a trial. The Queen's word is law here. I would like the Queen of Hearts to meet with Phoenix Wright from the Ace Attorney games. That could be fun. The Queen's word is always law here. You'd better bring your evidence soon. How dare you stand there, I say, and do nothing about it or tell my soldiers to do anything about it? Well, what are you staring at? Alright, I'll stop wasting everyone's time. Who are you? Who indeed? Poor Alice, soon to lose her head, and she's not guilty of a thing. Hey, if you know who the culprit is, tell us. The Cheshire Cat has all the answers, but doesn't always tell. The answer, the culprit, the cat all lie in darkness. Wait! They've already left the forest. I won't tell which exit. There are 4 pieces of evidence in all. 3 are a cinch to find. The 4th is tricky. Big reward if you find them all. Should we trust him? To trust or not to trust? I trust you'll decide. Oh, that's the biggest no answer I've ever heard. I would really like some more AP. Give me a potion and I'll make you bigger. Well, we have to do that in order to do something. I mean, all the flowers here ask you to do something for them. Give me a potion, give me an ether, or stuff like that. And it's not always mandatory. Some of them just give you good items, but it ain't necessary. Blue Trinity. Potion, ether, and tempt. I'm content with that. Sorry. Give me a potion. Well, you could ask nicely first off. Our first piece of evidence. Obtained footprints. What's up here? See, that's what I mean with the platforming being a bit clunky. Because I know you can reach that place. At least I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah. Motherfucker. Can you really? Yeah, you can. Just as I questioned it. It's too big to eat. Well, that didn't stop you from gulping up that whole giant bottle when you wanted to grow big again. And we found our first 3 Dalmatians, number 16, 17, 18. And I swear that's not supposed to be a Dragon Ball reference. Or maybe it is. Level up, max HP. I love more HP. Let's jump up here. See, the platforming in this game really ain't perfect, but it's cute that they tried. I'll say that. Antenna. Can you reach that place? I mean, last time I asked, I immediately reached it afterwards. You just have to doubt yourself, then you then you succeed. What? Ah. Look at that. Scan G. And unfortunately that is not the ability to scan enemies' HP. I mean it is, but not when you're on foot. That is... the G means that it's a piece for our gummy ship. Give me an ether. No thanks, they're precious to me. Precious. But we have to give this guy a potion.
Here!
It feels like I've used one of those, you know, one of those cheat codes in games that make you big. And we can't really do anything here aside from hitting this thing. Unknown voice. I'm ripe enough to be eaten. Oh my head. Whee! Oh my head. Ah! Of course it's branch I'm moving. And that thing kinda was in the way. So... yeah, let's stop it there. See ya! Again, I love about Alice in Wonderland, I love how these things, these puzzles that you do, you know, cause and effect. You grow big, then you jump on a tree stump, the tree stump goes down, and this plant thing goes up. Only thing I'm not a fan of in terms of aesthetics is how everything, I mean, it clearly looks like we're inside a box. You know, it all looks fake. I've only watched Alice in Wonderland once, I think, so I'm not quite sure how the world was presented, but it's just a bit weird to me that all the rooms are exactly that, they are rooms. Because, I mean, no other world does that. Time to go small again. Let's see, we had a branch over there that we pushed to the side. And it got over here. Too big to be eaten. Now we can jump up here. Ah, that takes us back to the bizarre room. What about the other? What about the other exits? Also the bizarre room. Choices. Let's take the first one first. I mean, duh. What else would we take first if not the first? Let's see where that leads. Now we're on the bookshelf. Do we do anything? Nothing? Really? There's no reason to jump down. We would just fall to the ground anyway. Well, I guess that's something for later then. So we found footprints and antenna so far. So 2 out of 4 clues. Now we're on the faucet. That doesn't do anything either. Oh, we have to jump over there. Donald, would you mind? Past the road. Thank you. Just made it. Claw marks. Look what you found. Nice going. Now we can save Alice. Don't be so sure. She may be innocent, but what about you? What do you mean? I won't tell, but I'll give you something. Attained the power of ice. Learned magic spell Blizzard. Okay, so randomly we get the power of ice by from the Cheshire Cat. Sure, why not? So they made it sound like they wanted us to proceed with the trial now, but we only have 3 out of 4 clues. Last one is up there. You'll have to wait a bit more, Queenie. I ain't done here yet. I know there's a way you can move this rock. And contrary to what Kyrie said on Destiny Islands, we can't just push it out of the way. I think you have to give this flower something. This one wants a potion. Pretty sure it's this one.
This should help.
No, it wasn't. The bizarre room holds all the answers. There's something in there too. Could do that too. Much faster. There we go. And what was the point of that? Not a goddamn thing. Can't even cut fruit with that key. I know those books have something to do with each other. Wait a minute. Did we enter that hole yet? Ugh, do I really have to use another potion? You give me a potion, I make you go big. Brave warrior. Here! Let's see what we can do with that. And that landed us up here. Stench. That was all 4. So let's go proceed with the trial. Then we can always explore more of the world later. Oh, right, we have to talk to the Queen first. Do you have anything more to say? Queen is always right. In your dreams. How dare you stand there? Or was it the guard we had to talk to? Are you ready to present evidence before the Queen? Not yet. Keep the Queen waiting and at your own peril. Yeah, sure, I'm ready. Very well. Council, step up to the podium. Now, show me what you have found. Well, that's certainly a lot of evidence, but I'm still not impressed. Well, I mean, knowing you, nothing would. Cards, bring forth my evidence. Checking all 5 would only be a waste of time. I mean, it wouldn't be if it leads to finding the truth. Alright then, choose the one you wish to present. I'll decide who's guilty based on that evidence. What? After all the trouble of collecting it? You dare object? Then you will lose your head. I mean, I have a giant key. Now choose one box. Well, I mean, at least the odds are with us. She has 1 piece of evidence, whatever that might be, but there are 5 boxes, and 4 of them, I think all 4 of our pieces of evidence leads towards the Heartless being the culprits. So, I mean, it's only 20% chance that we pick something bad. I always go with the second on the right, so let's try. Are you certain? No second chances. Let me think it over. Hurry up. Yes, I'm Yes, I'm sure. Now we shall see who the real culprit is. Oh fuck. Huh. Never seen that happen before. What? So you're the culprits? Honestly, I have never seen this happen before. I always pick a box that contains a Heartless. But again, really cool to see this this stuff that I have never that I've never seen before. And again, when you always and I'm one of those types, when you always play the game the same way, or at least try to play it the same way, you know, try to replicate what you did last time you played it, step by step, or I always jump here, or I always pick this stage first, or whatever, then of course you're never gonna see other aspects of the game. You're not gonna see more different things of what the game has to offer. I mean, my brother mentioned yesterday that there is a cutscene where it's either Alice or Snow White who appears in that cutscene, and I think the stipulation is that if you go to this world as your first world, it's gonna be Alice who shows up in that cutscene. If it had been the other world, it would be Snow White. But I have never seen that. I mean, I have seen the cutscene on YouTube, but I've never experienced the cutscene myself, because I always choose this world first. And thus I never see alternate stuff like that. But this I hadn't seen. What? So you're the culprits? Wait, this can't be right. You're all guilty. Seize them. Sora, do something. So does that mean is the punishment for choosing wrong that we have to fight without them? We have no choice. Let's take him. Now you're speaking my language. That's actually really cool. I'm sure I can take them alone. Cards, if they touch the tower, you lose your heads. I also didn't know you could do that until I saw Let's Play.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
And that's it. Or not quite. But fighting the card stuff doesn't really do anything. Why can't I... Are the red cards immortal or something? I have to... Get them, you fools! Money, 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 money. There we go. And because we didn't get the Heartless proof, we didn't see the scene where Alice's cage is lifted up in the first place. So for it to lower here, and the curtain, you know, revealing that she's not inside. We don't really get context for that in this scenario. So there's that. She must have gotten kidnapped while we were fighting. You fools! Find the one who's behind this. I don't care how. I wonder if one of the pieces of evidence would have been Sora, and if so, would she have trapped us? And in that case, how would we be fighting? Interesting. Without a defendant, there is no trial. Find Alice and bring her here. Failure will not be tolerated. Without I just looked away for a moment and... The Queen is furious. We must find Alice quickly. If we don't find her, it'll mean all our heads. I might be the next one to stand trial. Quit dawdling. You're not hiding anything from me, are you? Find Alice or else. Girl, woman, you are obsessed with that girl. The Queen has spoken. Find Alice at once. Court is in recess until the girl is found. Ah, so never. The Queen demands immediate satisfaction. I mean... Don't we all? Where did that girl disappear to? Keep looking, she can't have gone far. Hurry or you too will incur the Queen's wrath. Incur the Queen's wrath. This is no time for idle chatter. Find her. You're my favorite. You're my favorite man. I actually like you. What do you have to say? Oh, why did you hit me so hard? I hate fighting, but I have my orders. What happened? She just vanished into thin air. I have no idea where she might be. Oh, I almost feel bad for him. Also, I think I would do wisely in saving. Have you seen Alice? Alice? No. Shadows? Yes. Where did they go? This way? That way? Does it matter? Left, right, up, down, all mixed up thanks to the shadows. Step deeper into the forest to the deserted garden. You might find shadows in the upside down room. Oh, I'll fill that path. And we have our first large body. I swear these names are the epitome of creativity. It's a heartless with a large body. What do we call it? A large body. I mean, it's the same with how lazy Pokemon names are in Japanese. Like how you have the three legendary birds, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno, and those are memorable names. Really creative. You have Moltres, which is molten, as in molten lava, and the word tres, which is Spanish for three, presumably because it's the third of the more AP, because it's the third of the birds. But in Japanese, Moltres is literally just called fire. Not even fire bird, just fire. And Articuno is called Ice, and Zapdos is called Thunder. Literally couldn't be any lazier. Oh, those are big hearts, I didn't even notice. Do Donald and Goofy have any abilities I haven't equipped yet? Donald, Berserk. Goofy. Rocket. Leap at an airborne enemy and attack with shield. And Jackpot. Receive more money and HP MP balls in battle, equipped to the entire party to boost effect. And Sora just... I didn't even notice that. Or is it because we got 2 extra AP points in that level up? I mean, it didn't say how many we got. Slapshot, yes please, and Berserk, yes please. I feel stronger already. And now that we don't need to reach the stove in the Bizarre Room, we can give another potion to this flower, so that we can rotate the room again. Actually, I really don't have any idea if that was a waste of potion or not, but it's something I don't think I've really done in other playthroughs before, so I'm really just shooting in the wind, trying to do stuff I mean, trying to be thorough and do stuff I haven't previously. I wonder how you get in there. Never mind, I'll go up this way.
Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
We got 2 tech points because we attacked the fire enemy with ice.
Come on!
Huh. That's new.
Come on!
I feel a bit... I feel a bit hung up. Ah, you ass! Damn. And that's our continue screen. Sora floating in the air with his heart floating above him, and for some reason, this is the only game that has this animation. I mean, every Kingdom Hearts game has this animation of the main character floating in the air, but this is the only game, I think. I don't know if I don't remember if 2 or Chain of Memories does it, but where, you know, the detail of the heart floating above Sora. But yeah, let's continue. I mean, as an Easter egg, I guess they have this animation in Kingdom Hearts 3 when you fight you know, the data battles in the Remind DLC, when you fight Ansem, the character we have heard a little about in this game. How far is it gonna set us back? Oh, okay, only here. I was afraid it was gonna set us back all the way to last time we saved, although that wasn't. Fortunately, that wasn't that long ago.
Come on!
Great work, Donald. Fiery. What's that? Reduces fire damage by 20% and raises defense. Huh. Well, might as well give Donald and Goofy one each until they get something else. We have a few things here to do. Down with that one. So the book. Wait. What was that all about? Nice picture. I love this whole cause and effect thing. Fence. Again with that TikTok. But what does racing this book actually do? I would like to know. Well, regardless, I don't think we can do much more in this part of the room. No reaction to this book. Ah, we can go back through here. and that takes us here. Shock me. Oh, sorry, I don't have thunder right now. Give me an elixir. Give me a potion. You know, I hate giving things to people when I don't know what I get in return, so I think I'm gonna pass. I have to get back here later anyway when I have the White Trinity. But okay, now we know how to. Now we know how to reach this part. And that's how we get back. Nice to know.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
I am a shit shot. Lace shard. Now, let's see where that other exit led to. Ooh. A white mushroom. And I can't do anything about them either. I mean, it's because they make a...
Fire!
I mean, I can try.
Fire!
Fuck, I don't have enough. It's because these white mushrooms, they make a bunch of different gestures. You heard that ding-a-ling when I used fire on it, when it shivered. And if you can give them what they want 3 times in a row, you get a certain item. And these items that they give you are, among other things, they are important for later when you're gonna synthesize.
This should help. Fire!
Ah! See, it got mad at me. Oh, fuck you. I am so tempted at, you know, fuck you. Yeah, I'm mad as well. I'm so tempted at just reloading my save file to get that Mega Ether back, but nah. Not worth it. I'll cut my losses. I can't reach either of those treasure chests yet. A very merry unbirthday. Like, what did it say? A very merry unbirthday. Sit down to get your presents. Well, presents don't need to tell me twice. Hey, cake. sitting on the chairs give us various different things. Huh. HP. A potion. You think I can maybe get my Mega Ether back? And yes, that is gonna bother me. Free experience. Not a lot of it, but still free experience. What chair haven't I seen? Moolala. I'm rich. Let's all go to GameStop. Sora, what's a GameStop? Ooh, an elixir. I can't sit in any of them anymore, so I guess that means I've been sitting in all of them. That's all the presents. Yep. Another thing I've never done before is check all the chairs. Oh god. They're hiding somewhere. And the Memorath's outgrape. Huh? Want to find the shadows? Try turning on the light. Yeah, that's also another thing that some worlds you have to visit. You have to visit multiple times at later points in the playthrough, because you get abilities to access things and places that you couldn't before, like the Trinity marks and you know, some of the other stuff which just yet. I want to check out this first. So that puts us up here. One more for the road. Thundara G. I don't think we can reach that other one yet. Oh, that one. I mean, My first thought would be to, you know, jump on the archway, but I doubt we can actually do that. Or, I mean, since we can't go back the same way we came, we can at least try. Nope.
Come on!
Great work, you guys.
Come on!
So, now that we... Huh? Now that we are in the room in you know, normal top side down way, let's see if the book and the teddy bear actually do something. Oh, there's a book there too. Okay. Creepy bear doesn't do anything.
Come on!
Goofy leveled up.
Deep freeze!
Yeah, but no. Nothing about the book. You know, maybe it's not that each individual thing that I restore in this room has any effect, but maybe when I have you know, turned the whole room back to normal, something will happen.
Come on!
You bitch. Well, let's get back to the ceiling. You know, guys, I'm just gonna kick back. You're clearly doing a better job on your own. I can't wait till I get Magnet and doesn't have to run up this close to the money to collect it.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Level up, max NP, and learned something I didn't see. Learned tech boost. Increases tech points obtained by parrying enemy attacks. Equip more to boost effect. Right, but right now I'm happy with Berserk and Slapshot. Maybe later. Did Donald and Goofy have anything? No. You know, I wonder. Can't stand on the chair. Nice try. Nice try. Oh right, and I got one more tech point. No, MP point. Only just noticed.
Come on!
All of those things that we collect, you know, blaze shards and whatnot, those are also used for synthesizing later on. Now, let's see. What else? Ah, that's the vase. It's too dim. Make it brighter. What next? One more lamp that you need to light. I wanted to jump directly over. All the lights are on. You'll see the shadows soon. They'll arise in this room, but somewhere else. The shadows might go after that doorknob too. Well, I mean, he could use a wake-up call. have a better view from higher up. Hey, more presents! Still haven't found a way to raise you. The shadows should be here soon. Are you prepared for the worst? If not, too bad. And we have our boss. The Trick Master. You know, it would have been cool if their name had actually shown when they appear. Come on. I don't actually know what it means when it sings. Come on. Again, it has its charm that since this is the first game, you start on absolutely zero with, you know, having no abilities at the start or anything like that. But man, there are abilities I really miss, like being able to scan opponents' HP. I mean, that's in all other subsequent games in the series, that's an ability that's just part of you. Including the ability to goddamn block. But in this game, again, that's an ability that you have to unlock. Hey, where did the flower go? I know I raised the flower, and I mean, the book is there and the teddy bear is there. Why is the flower suddenly not there? Ow! You ass. Teddy, help me! Ah!
Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Hey, my table's back. You coward. There we go. Obtained Ifrit's horn.
What a racket. How's a doorknob to get any sleep?
And here we have our very first keyhole. Another part of our quest. See, that's another thing we have to do on this quest. Every world has a keyhole that we need to seal. What was that? You hear that? Sounded like something closed. This gummy ain't like the others. No, sir. Okay, I'll hold on to it. Obtained Navi-G piece. Splendid, you're quite the hero. If you're looking for Alice, she's not here. She's gone, off with the shadows, into darkness. No. Let's go back to our gummy ship. We might find her in another world. We've got to go to a safe point to return to our ship. So what was it we got? Ifrit's horn? What's that about? Reduces fire damage by 20% and raises max AP and defense. Charge and knock out an enemy with the shields. You know, I think I'll give that one to Goofy. So that I can give him charge. And again, there really isn't so much more we can do in Wonderland until we get more of the abilities that we don't have right now. I'm gonna save anyway. I mean, we can go back to the Queen and see if she has something to say now that we have beaten the Trickmaster. I doubt it, but it never hurts to look. Ah, we can interact with these now that we are big. Okay, what does the book say? Something is stuck inside. Obtain Mithril's shard. Nothing of importance is written. Couldn't have said it any better myself. And what about the bear? Ah. Okay, we move it to the other chair and then suddenly the clock becomes three-dimensional. I know I've said it a million times, but I love how everything you do in this room, in this world, has an effect on something. I mean, it's kind of like those, not the escape room games, but you know, like if you have played The Room, the game called The Room and The Room 2 and 3, it's a whole series where you are in this close to this tiny space, and then sometimes it's a box where every nook and cranny of this box has something that you can turn, and little trap doors that you can open, and you have to search this box in order to find various keys hidden all around it to then eventually solve all of its secrets. And I love stuff like that, you know, cause and effect, because you feel like a genius when you figure it out. Move. Nah. Okay. Let's see what's in there. Still can't take the creepy bear with me. What about the clock? Nah. Ah, the tea party garden, which puts us up here. Dark matter. Easy there. Okay, so that put us up here, a place we normally can't reach. But we still can't get those two. Oh well. Back at the Queen's Castle. Do you have something interesting to say? I've had enough of trials. Oops, don't tell anyone I said that. I'll bet you're all behind this. Who'll be the next to stand trial? Why anyone? We cannot hold the trial without a suspect. Still can't find her? We can't help you. Our duty is to guard the Queen. Report to us immediately when you find Alice. We'll resume the trial once you capture the guilty party. Well, I'm on the clock, dude. Queen is tired of waiting. Well, boo-hoo. You still haven't found us a new suspect? Slowpoke. Can't we continue the trial already? You have a giant something for trials, don't you? What's with you in trials? Who could have abducted Alice? We've reinforced the bars. Now, no one will ever escape this cage again. You know, unless they know how to teleport. And you just sit your fat ass there until I get back. Again, all dialogue I hadn't seen before because you know the drill. Hadn't explored the game as thoroughly as I could have. So in that regard, in many ways, as you can already tell, I'm trying to make this playthrough, you know, which is in general my first full playthrough in years, in fact. I'm trying to make it as interesting, not just for you guys, but also for myself as possible. Anything else I can interact with now that I'm big? Are you big? No, I'm Patrick. Back. Ah, wait. The book becomes flat again? Huh. I'm gonna leave it there. I know there's a way to raise that vase and put water in it, but I just don't remember how. Oh well. Back with us. Still can't do anything about the Green Trinity. Well, let's be on our way. And see, we could go to directly to the next world with 3 battle levels, but like I said, I like to take the worlds in level of or in order of battle level. So we're gonna go for this one, but because it isn't next to us, we can't go there yet. We have to go to Traverse Town and then go to this world. So we're gonna do that. There we go. Just about to say home sweet home, but it ain't really our home per se. New high score mission. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't have. Oh, Yuffie, didn't see her there. Was she also there before we departed? Leon's probably at the underground cavern. He trains there often. You know, the channel in the alleyway is connected to the cavern. Well, let's check on him then. If we can gain access, that is.
Come on!
Level up. Strength.
Come on!
know it's a goddamn lie when I told you I only knew what I mean, I do not know what all of the Hargils are called, but I at least know that the one I just beat is called a soldier. There's one later called a dodgeball, one called a wyvern. But yeah, I do know a few more names than I initially let on. What kind of other secrets can I keep in Korea?
Come on!
I wonder... Ah, yeah. They already have a present for us. Or no. But they do already seem happier. And in fact, when you deliver some Dalmatians to them, you can see them somewhere in the house. Oh, how cute. 2 there, and 1 there. Dalmatians Den. Ah, the TV, of course. So as you collect more and more Dalmatians, the house is of course going to be more and more filled. Yeah. We can't go down to Leon yet. I kind of figured as much.
Come on!
So when we have dealt with these guys, let's get back to the ship. I wonder where Aerith is hiding out. I mean, we have seen Leon, we have seen Yuffie. Where's Aerith hiding? Announcement. Our hotel is a holding of multicultural art exhibits. We hope you enjoyed the exhibit. Interesting.
Come on!
18 hours in the past. Time flies. Oh, right, you can do something with that clock too. I completely forgot. I think. Bald Mountain, 7 a.m. Midday jungle. I knew it. But you have to strike it just right. What did that do? Or maybe it didn't do anything yet. Ah, I have to go by what the pictures say, of course. 7 a.m. Midday jungle. Okay, 12 is clearly midday. And then we have 18 and 7 a.m. Again, elaborate puzzles, environmental puzzles like this that you don't have to do by any means, but that you stumble upon, and then you are like, I wonder what this does. These are little things that only the first game has, and I love these little kinda side distractions. Makes the game seem so innocent. $18. Then 7 a.m. What did... Well, let's take a look at our prize. Mithril. An item for synthesizing, again. Now, where were we?
Come on!
Look at those two. Midsummer Dawn. What does this one say?
Come on!
The Autumn Dusk. Paintings are great. So much new this game shows me just because I actually take my time.
Come on! Come on!
It's just here. If we can go in here now. Still closed. We did check there. I wonder what happened to Mom and Dad. Now, let's move on to the next world and take a sneak peek at that, and then we're gonna call it a session. No way we're playing asteroids. have we here? Our second world. Olympus Coliseum. I think a certain half-god lives here, or demigod. And see, compared to Kingdom Hearts 2, for example, where you have all of the underworld to explore, in the first game, Olympus Coliseum really is just you know, this ground area, and then the Colosseum itself, of course, where a lot of cups are taking place. You know, a lot of battles where you can win prizes, and later we, without spoiling who, later we can also fight a variety of super bosses here. You can see these posters or plaques that are completely blank right now. They are for later when we participate in the different cups. I think they are the Phil Cup, the Hercules Cup, and the Hades Cup, I think. More trenchant mark. Treasure. Mythos shard. Burning brightly. What'll happen if it goes out? I think we get a treasure actually if we put all of them out, but I'm not sure if we need arrow for that, or if we can do it with Blizzard.
Deep freeze!
No.
See ya!
We can't strike it.
See ya!
We have to use arrow when we eventually get it. The green trinity there. Another blue. More Dalmatians, number 22, 23, and 24. No treasure here. Did I get the one over there? No. There wasn't one, so no, I didn't. Here we have one of my most hated characters in not only this game, but in all of Disney movies in general. Simply because I hate how full of himself Phil is. Like, oh, Hercules is the only hero because I have trained him, and you three, you aren't heroes because I know you have battled monsters in all of these different worlds, but I didn't train you, so therefore you aren't qualified to be heroes. Like, fuck you, dude. And Hercules isn't much better. He's also totally, I'm the hero. I'm fantastic. You know, does everything to lift himself up. Really can't stand those two. But we are gonna let Philly Boy spruce up his sign over there, and then we are gonna call it a session for gonna wait with the Olympus Colosseum till next time. I promised a sneak peek, and that we got. So next time we are gonna see what Phil has in store for us, and check this world out for all it has. Maybe even, if we have time, get to the next one. Again, Olympus Colosseum really isn't... I mean, it's a world that we return to a lot, but for this first visit, there isn't a whole lot to do, but we'll see. We'll see next time. So, I'm gonna find someone to raid, and then I'm gonna sign off. So who's playing Kingdom Hearts tonight? This person, Pucci's. Yeah, we'll go with this guy, his little kitty. So I'm gonna send you guys over there and resume play probably tomorrow. So as always, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you are still enjoying yourselves. Again, I know that I am being very slow and very meticulous in my in this playthrough. You know, I'm not just blazing through the game 100 miles an hour and, you know, next battle, next world. I am taking my time combing the worlds for all that they have, because again, I have never done that before. I have always just been onward to the next world, not because I didn't want to explore the worlds for all that they had, but I guess either I was just an impatient teenager back then, or maybe I just didn't think about it. So if it's a speedrun you want, you're not gonna get it here. I'm not even sure I'm gonna make it 100% playthrough. I mean, I might. I'm gonna beat the main story, and then we'll see what happens after that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this slow and meticulous playthrough. Maybe you discover something you also didn't know about. But either way, I appreciate your viewership, and as always, remember, we are all heroes.